A storm of solidarity. British MPs rally behind colleagues denied entry to Israel. The halls of Parliament echoed with a resounding show of support this week, as ministers and over 70 MPs rallied behind Labour MPs Yuan and Abtisam Mohamed, unjustly barred from entering Israel. This unprecedented act of exclusion ignited a firestorm of protest, highlighting a critical clash between freedom of expression and restrictive immigration policies. The event marked the first time British parliamentarians have been denied entry to the nation, prompting a significant diplomatic incident and a forceful rebuke from the British government. The scene itself was powerful. A packed photo call, a vibrant display of solidarity against what many are calling an unacceptable infringement on parliamentary privilege and freedom of speech. Yuan and Mohamed, standing tall amidst the throng of supportive colleagues, received a thunderous applause from the House of Commons, a testament to the widespread condemnation of their treatment. Mohamed, her voice carrying the weight of her experience, eloquently described the ordeal as unprecedented. She passionately defended the views she expressed in the House of Commons, emphasizing that they were legitimate political opinions firmly aligned with international laws. Her words struck a chord, resonating far beyond the confines of Parliament. She highlighted the significant fact that many Israeli citizens and charitable organizations share similar concerns and advocate for the same kind of change she advocates for. This underscored the point that her opinions, far from being radical or inflammatory, were in fact reflective of a wider discourse within Israel itself. The narrative surrounding the incident thickened further with details revealed by Lord Falconer, a key figure in securing the MP's release. He painted a vivid picture of the initial uncertainty and fear experienced by Yang and Mohamed, detailing how they initially believed they would be detained overnight, their phones confiscated, only to be eventually released following urgent interventions by himself and the Foreign Secretary, David Lammy, who engaged in direct discussions with his Israeli counterpart. Falconer's account added another layer of complexity to the situation, painting a stark contrast between the smooth progress of his own delegation, with the Council for Arab-British Understanding, CAABU, and Medical Aid for Palestinians, and the abrupt, unwarranted obstacles placed in the path of Yang and Mohamed. He powerfully emphasized, "This is critically important to understand within the context of two highly respected Labour members of Parliament, held in high regard across the entire parliamentary party. They were simply undertaking a delegation, mirroring the very one I participated in, yet faced utterly unwarranted challenges." His words served as a pointed critique of the Israeli authorities' actions, effectively dismantling any attempt to justify the ban on grounds of compliance with Israeli law. This argument, advanced by Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch, who suggested the MPs were barred due to perceived noncompliance with Israeli law, was swiftly and forcefully refuted by Falconer. He declared that this was not the reason given by Israeli officials, directly challenging Badenoch's statement and demanding a public apology. The demand for an apology wasn't simply a political maneuver. It was a crucial demand for accountability, a call for a correction of the misleading narrative that had been presented to the public. The incident transcends a simple border dispute. It is a profound challenge to the principles of parliamentary diplomacy and freedom of expression. The ban on Yang and Mohamed represents a direct attack on the ability of British MPs to engage in legitimate political discourse and to conduct official parliamentary business without fear of arbitrary exclusion. The unwavering support shown by ministers and other MPs underscores the seriousness with which this incident is viewed, not just within Parliament, but across the wider British political landscape and the international community. The unified response highlights the deep concern about the implications of such actions for international relations and the future of diplomatic exchanges between the UK and Israel. The incident compels a broader conversation about the balance between national security concerns and fundamental human rights, particularly the right to free speech and political participation. The international community is watching closely, waiting to see how this diplomatic crisis will unfold and what steps will be taken to prevent such incidents from happening again. The demand for transparency and accountability from Israeli authorities is not merely a call for justice. It is a vital step in upholding democratic principles and protecting the rights of parliamentarians to perform their duties without fear of reprisal. The story of Yuan Yang and Abtisam Mohamed has become a symbol of the ongoing struggle for freedom of expression and the importance of international solidarity in the face of injustice.